Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. So now moving on. What we have here now is that within the Irab table, and there were a few words which I slightly briefly explained. We had ism manqus, ism maqsoor, and asma'ul khamsa. The others we already done before, ghayb munsarif, ghayb munsarif, jama' mukassar, salim. But the ones that we haven't discussed before, I want to explain those and clarify those. So this is the Irab table that we done. We done it different ways. We had a long table, we had a wide table. So the Irab, lafzi, taqdeeri, mahalli. And the Irab lafzi, we said 3 have Irab bil haraka, 3 have Irab bil huruf. And all of these we done. Asma'ul khamsa, manqus and maqsoor, we haven't done. Mudhaji la ya mutakallim, we done that before as well. Kitabi, we understand that. So these 3 I want to explain to you. Okay? So again, we done the Irab table this way as well. That these words have this Irabs, ghayr musarif has this Irab in marfu, a mansoob state, majroor state. We have to all of these. Okay? So this is what we covered this. Now the words that we don't understand totally, what's manqus, maqsoor, and what are the asma'ul khamsa, we're going to go through this to complete the table. And this table needs to be like the times table in school, 2 times table. Okay? So first, asma'ul khamsa. Khamsa means what? 5. So al-asma'ul khamsa is the 5 names. Not 5 names, 5 nouns. Meaning there are 5, some books have 6, but majority is 5. The 5 nouns that have a particular ruling. What are these? That originally, these words are seen as having 2 letters, but they originally were made up of 3 letters. And the last letter was a waw, which has been removed. So for example, these are what? Abun. So abun, it looks like, how many letters are they made up of? Abun? 2, ab, and ba. But really it was wali, abun. But the waw was dropped. Same with what? Akhun. It's really akhun. That's why it happens here. It comes back. You see? So abun, but only the singular, not the plural, the singular only. Not aba'un, not ikhwan, ikhwatun. These words are the asma'ul khamsa. Okay? Famun. Now famun is only this rule, this waw ya alif only applies when you have as fu. Another thing, what's it called? Jaka the beanstalk, fi, fi, fo, fam. So when you have fu, fa and fi. So marfu, mansoob, majroor. I'll discuss that later on. And hamun. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and dhu. Abun means what? Father. Akhun means brother. Famun is mouth. Hamun is brother-in-law. So a lady, her husband's brother. It's called hamun. And dhu is one who possesses something. For example, ilm is what? Knowledge. Innahu ladhu ilmin. So he's possessor of knowledge, means he is knowledgeable. Dhu rahmatin wasi'ah. Allah is dhu rahmatin wasi'ah. Allah possesses rahmah, which is vast. Allah is a possessor of vast mercy. Allah is vast in mercy. So you have a mudhaf ilay after dhu. You can't say dhu Ahmad, but like a general meaning. Dhu mal, dhu ilm, dhu maghfirah, dhu ilm. Yes? So this is how it's used. So father, abun, akhun, brother, famun, mouth, hamun, brother-in-law, and dhu, one who has the mudhaf ilay. Now these words, right? They express the i'rab in huruf, meaning waw for marfu, alif for mansoob, and ya for majroor. When they are singular, number 1, they have to be mudhaf, and it has to be mudhaf to other than ya. If it's mudhaf to ya, what happens then? It becomes the normal rule, the last one. Al-mudhaf ila ya al-mutakallim, i'rab taqdeeri. Abi, like kitabi and rabbi. Correct? So for example, if it's plural, meaning not singular, or if it's mudhaf, not mudhaf, or if it's mudhaf to ya, then it will not have this i'rab. For example, look. Walahu akhun, Quran example. And he has a brother. Is that mudhaf? So what's the i'rab? Bil harf or bil harf? Is this going to be asma'ul khamsa or a munsarif word? A normal munsarif word. That's why the i'rab is what? Dhamma. Wajadna alayhi aba'ana. The disbelievers always say, we found our forefathers worshipping the idols. We found our forefathers upon this. So aba'ana is a singular or plural? So is the abun rule going to apply here? The abun rule only applies for singular. Inna abi, my father. So the rule of abu, aba doesn't apply here. What applies here? The mudhaf ila ya mutakallim, i'rab taqdeeri. So inna, so ism of inna is what? Fatha muqaddara. Are you following? Another example, wa akhuna. So akhuna comes to Quran, wa akhuna. Abuna, our father. Inna abana. Inna abana. So when it's mufrad, mudaf, a singular, mudaf and not to mudaf to ya. Then it will have the waw, ya and alif Arab. No, singular. Abun, but mansub state. No, aba'ana is plural. Abana is... Yeah, abuha, abuhu, abuhuma, any mudaf. Yeah, Abu Zaydin, Abu Bakrin, Aba Bakrin, Abi Bakrin. Okay, correct? Yeah, abana. That's marfu state. So, هذا أبونا, رأيت أبانا, مررت بأبينا. That's my father, our father. I saw our father and I passed by my father. So, Abu, Aba, Abi, Akhu, Akha, Akhi. Dhu, Dha, Dhi. And Hamu, Hama, Hami. Now, fam is different. The word fam, if you keep the meme, then it's not asma sitta, it's not asma al-khamsa. What is it? A normal word. For example, هذا فم الأستاذ. رأيت فم الأستاذ. Because I'm مررت بفم الأستاذ, but I passed by them. Anyway, مررت بفم الأستاذ, just for argument's sake, okay? Because the meme remains, what happens now? The Arab is fatha, dhamma, kasra. When you change a meme to a wow, that's when it becomes asma al-khamsa. For example, هذا فول أستاذ. Not fool, fu. هذا فو هاشم. This is Hashim's mouth. رأيت فا هاشم. I don't want to stare my mouth for, but anyways. هذا فا هاشم. No, sorry. رأيت فا. And مررت بفيه. You understand? So when it has famun with the meme, then it's a normal word. When you say fu, fa, fi, then it becomes what asma al-khamsa and waw, alif and ya.
When you say fi, how do you notice the...
Harf jar. Then you have the context. For example, famihi, his mouth. Fi, fihi. In it. No. What does this mean? Fi, fihi?
But if there's not a fi before it, then...
Yeah. If I have fihi, in theory, this can be jar majroor, in it, or it could be fihi meaning his mouth. But you say harf jar before it. You can't have anfihi or bifihi. You can't have two harf jars together. So you know that bifihi is what? Bas harf jar, fi is mudaf, and he is mudaf alayh, and this is what? Mouth.
What is no jar before it?
Then that will be harf jar.
Wait, so if there's no jar before fi...
For example, if I say, if there's no harf jar before it, then that will be the harf jar. Because why would it majroor then? If a harf jar or a mudaf, you need the context. So if you have this word on its own, fihi, I can trick you and say, what is that? Sorry.
That word in itself.
If I say fihi on its own, what happens then? You could get confused. You could say, well, is jar majroor or is it his mouth? When you have the whole context, you will know. Okay? So fihi, what's fihi mean? In his mouth.
When will you drop the meat? When will you keep it?
This is a tongue twister. When, too many whens. So when will you keep it? You will keep it when? You will keep it. It's your choice. It's a choice. It's stylistic. In poetry, or you might have different.
So there's no rule when to put the...
No, you can use famahu or fahu or fuhu. It's up to you. Famuhu ya fuhu. Famahu ya fahu. Ya fihi ya famihi. It's up to you. Or sometimes some will sound better, so you use those. Correct? That's asmaul khamsa finish. Yes? Ismul manqus, then I explained it briefly. There's no more detail here. It's a word that ends in a ya, but it's preceded by a ya. And that ya, for example, qadi. So it ends in ya. What does it have before it? Kasra. It's called ismul manqus. Okay? So in theory, this is mu'rab. It should have an i'rab, but because having a haraka on the last letter is difficult, what happens now? We say what? What do we say? I'rab taqdeeri.
Is it in Mansub, isn't
Yeah, so we say I'rab taqdeeri, but in Mansub said I'rab is lafzi. So ism manqus is mixture of lafzi and taqdeeri. Correct? It's taqdeeri in marfu and majroor state and lafzi in mansub state. Ism maqsoor is a word ending alif maqsoora, i.e. a ya written as a standing alif. Okay? For example, Musa, Al-Huda, Hudan. These are all what? called Ismul Maqsoor. And they have Irab Taqdiri in all three states. Again, because pronouncing the Irab and the Ya will be difficult, what do we say? Is Irab Taqdiri. Correct? The Mabni. Which was the Mabni? Asma'ul Ishara, Zama'ir, Asma'ul Mawsul. These are three main categories. There are many more as well, but they're not like large categories. So we'll do them as we go along in the book. Like Asma'ul Istifham, Hal, Man, Ma. So, but main categories are Zamir, Asma'ul Mawsul. This is wrong. Al-Asma'ul Mawsula. Al-Asma'ul Mawsula. Al-Asma'ul Mawsula and Asma'ul Ishara. And also Asma'ul Istifham. Okay, the question word. These are Mabni words. And they have what kind of Arab? Arab, Lafzi, Taqdir, or Mahalli? The Mabni words have what kind of Arab? Arab, Mahalli. Very good. Okay. Sorry. Yes? So that's the end of Arab. And also the end of Ism. So we summarize Ism again, inshallah, tomorrow. And then we go on to what? Verbs. Then after that we go on to Harf. And then that's part one finished. If you go back here, we're doing words, nouns. So Arab is finished. Nouns are also finished. And we still have words. We're going to do Fa'al and then Harf. And once those are finished, then from words we go on to sentences. You understand? Yep, you got where we are. You got mind map. Recap of nouns, because all the qualities of nouns are finished. Then we're going to go on to verbs. Then we're going to go on to huruf. We've done a lot of the verb. Huruf is very brief. And we've done a lot of the verb rules in the other books as well already, so it'll be quite easy. Okay? Subhanallah bihamdi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.